Bayless, here's the question. Do you believe that this fight will ever happen?
Stephen A. Smith, I do not believe it. And I must tell you, I am baffled by this because I don't quite understand how a Manny Pacquiao can agree to terms with an opponent who refuses to participate in the negotiations. To me, this is all just another fairly amusing attempt on the part of Manny Pacquiao and obviously his promoter Bob Arum to apply even more pressure to a Floyd may or may not weather who continues to run from Manny Pacquiao. Again, I don't believe Floyd wants any part of Manny. I hope I'm wrong about this because I want to be there ringside watching Manny beat Floyd. But again, I will believe this when I see it, and I still have no reason to believe that Floyd Mayweather is actually negotiating. Maybe his people are having some talks. I don't think Floyd is participating or signing off.
Well, first of all, that's only because, you're not listening. You're being as typically and predictably and perpetually hard-headed as you always are. I have repeatedly told you that Floyd Mayweather Jr., CBS got involved. Those last two Madonna fights did not do very well with pay-per-view sales. The fact is that Floyd's got 2 fights left on his contract. Les Moonves, from what I'm being told, the big honcho with CBS, is directly involved. And it's something that everybody is insisting upon. And I think that Floyd Mayweather has reached a crossroads in his career where he is fully aware of the fact that people are not going to accept anything else other than a fight against Pacquiao. That is where he is at. So this is what it is. Now Manny Pacquiao and Bob Arum, I applaud Manny Pacquiao for doing what he did because this is a guy that, joked about how he would fight. He offered to fight for free, for charity, and all of this other stuff, making commercials, mocking Floyd Mayweather Jr., being so disrespectful. I can't wait till Floyd spank his behind for that, by the way. But that's what he was doing. But in the end, he's doing what he's living up to what he said. He said that he wouldn't fret over it. He's not going to fight for an equal take. Floyd wants the billing. Floyd wants a majority of the gate. Floyd wants a majority of pay-per-view sales, etc. And Floyd wants, Olympic-style drug tested or whatever the case may be, whether it's USADA or whomever. Manny Pacquiao and Bob Arum has agreed to all of that. So if indeed that is true, and I suppose it is because they put it out there, and that Arum has been talking to Les Moonves, so I don't think that he's lying, then now it's up to Floyd. Here's the deal. It's all out there now. You said it. This is what you wanted. This is what you have. Now what time it is. So the whole boxing world is sitting back, and they're waiting for Floyd to sit there and say, let's go. So I applaud Manny Pacquiao for doing it. I suspect that Floyd will get it. I know Floyd told me a long time ago he wanted this fight, and I believe him. I don't believe he's scared of Manny Pacquiao. I refuse to believe that the best pound-for-pound boxer on the planet Earth is scared of a dude that got put to sleep in front of Mitt Romney at ringside a couple of years ago. I refuse to believe, Skip, that this is the truth. I just refuse to believe it. So to me, I'm glad that Manny Pacquiao has done it. Now I am waiting on Floyd Mayweather Jr. to sit there and sign on a dotted line and get this over with. I will be ringside. You will be ringside. Everybody's going to be. I haven't met anybody, Skip, that I know that ain't going to be there, okay? I mean, everybody's coming in. This is what we are all waiting for, and it is what it is. Manny Pacquiao has done his part. I believe Floyd will do his, because if Floyd doesn't, then everybody's going to believe that Floyd is scared. And I don't believe Floyd is scared at all. I don't even know if Manny Pacquiao understands what it's like to be across looking in a dude's eyes that's like, yo, it's time now. You done talked a little bit too much. I don't even understand that he understands what he's done got himself into. I'm loving this. I can't wait. I'm just waiting on Floyd to sit there and sign on the dotted line, which I suspect will be relatively soon.
Do you realize you just said exactly what I said with just a little different spin on it? Because you're admitting that you don't know why Floyd has waited this long. You're admitting that Manny and company, that they're saying, hey, we'll do this. Okay, we'll give you that. We'll give you that. We'll give you whatever you want. We're ready to fight. Still, we have not heard a peep from the man in question, Floyd Mayweather Jr. Les Moonves is a very powerful man. But now listen, Les Moonves, very powerful man, but he has no sway, no jurisdiction really over Floyd. He can't make Floyd fight Manny Pacquiao. And again, all the people that you know within Floyd's camp, they can't make Floyd do anything. He's probably as hard-headed, almost as hard-headed as I am. So to me, I'm waiting to see, because I don't believe that he wants to fight him because it's been too long.
I don't want to get street on you, all right? But all I'm trying to say, Skip, is that you can't be, well, I don't mean it towards you, but I'm saying you can't be a brother that is a fighter and is presumed to be somebody that has run from somebody. Like, I mean, he's,
I hear you.
Floyd's been painted in the corner here. There's no way to me that Floyd can fight without fighting Pacquiao. It has gotten to that point. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. No, we don't care about Amir Khan. We care about Canelo Alvarez and Miguel Cotto against each other. We don't care about seeing them against Floyd again. We don't care about Amir Khan. We don't care about David Garcia. We don't care about any. It's Floyd versus Pacquiao. That's what everybody wants to see. And Pacquiao sitting there and Arum sitting there and putting it out that we have agreed to all of the terms. It's enough said. Now I suspect that Floyd is gonna sign this deal, and it's gonna be on in May. I told you this months ago, Skip, that I was hearing the fight's gonna go down in May. And I believe that before the NBA Finals, this fight is going to Cinco de Mayo. Listen, hey, whatever. It's going to go down, Skip. Floyd's not running from this, Skip. Floyd's not running from this. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I just refuse to believe it.
Okay, we're running out of time. It's getting closer and closer to May. Again, we have not heard a peep from the man in question, and if we don't pretty soon, I'm not going to buy that this is going to be a Cinco de Mayo fight or even a May fight in any point in May. So, Floyd, I'm calling you out again. It's time to speak up and speak out and accept this fight. This man is basically saying, I'll fight you for any terms. You dictate, Floyd, the terms. Manny's saying, I'll fight for charity. He's basically saying he'd fight for nothing. So, Floyd, it's on you. Are you a man or are you a mouse? Are you going to step up? Or are you going to step back?
Stop being disrespectful, Skip. I'm tired of you disrespecting this man like this. The man is undefeated.
I'm tired of him running.
He's a world champion. He's undefeated. It's not like he's lost, Skip. It's not like somebody has beaten him. I mean, you're very, very disrespectful. And I understand. Listen, the dude cussed me out, okay? He cussed me out going on about, I understand. Yeah, but I don't care about him. I don't care because I think I believe in him maybe more than he believes in himself. So he can be mad at me all he wants to. But I am a man. I am a man of Kerry Champion. I'm sure you can appreciate this too. I am a man of the people. And the people want Pacquiao Mayweather. So no matter how much I love Mayweather the fighter, no matter how much I love watching him, enough's enough. We want Mayweather and Pacquiao. We don't want Mayweather against anybody else. Nobody should think about watching a fight. Nobody should think about buying any kind of fight until we get Pacquiao in the ring with Mayweather and watch Mayweather pick this dude apart like he done stole something. That's what's going to happen, Skip Bayless, in my opinion. That is what I believe, and that is that. But I am a man of the people, and we want the fight. Floyd, but that doesn't give you a license to be all disrespectful. He is undefeated. He is unblemished. So many have tried. All have failed. This dude is one of the best pure boxers ever. You are so flagrantly disrespectful when you talk about him that way. You need to watch your mouth.
Yep. Stephen A. Smith, he has not tried one dude named Manny Pacquiao.
That's true.
Kerry Champion.
Yes,
I would submit to you, Kerry, that I am also even more a man of the people than my friend Stephen A. Smith.
How is that?
And the people I spoke to regularly, the people I spoke to in Dallas who are huge Floyd fans consistently told me they have lost faith in Floyd Mayweather Jr. because he has run for too long.
Lies.
Lies, Stephen A., you don't believe that?
True.
No?
I don't believe that. I don't believe. Listen. We're all, listen, even I've grown a bit frustrated because I want him to step in the ring with Pacquiao. But at this, and I am on the record. The only thing, even a loss, which I do not believe will happen, even a loss to me would not tarnish his legacy.
Really?
What will tarnish the legacy of Floyd is if he never fights Pacquiao. Fighters don't get to run. Fighters do not get to run. You don't get to run. You've got to get in the ring and go up against the dude. You have to do that. I don't want to hear about Arum anymore. I want to hear about CBS. I want to hear about pay-per-view sales. I want to hear about control. I want to hear about the size of the gloves. I want to hear about drug testing. I don't want to hear about none of that. I want the two dudes in the ring, and I will be there. I will be there, and Skip will be there. And Skip don't come out. And Skip's
I will be there.
Skip's coming out. Well, that's a big deal.
I
It's
got
official.
one last question.
Go ahead, Skip.
Yes, one last question, please. Mr. Smith, how can you even raise the possibility of Floyd losing this fight after you have been so confident to the point of being overconfident about how he will give Manny Pacquiao a boxing lesson?
No, but the only reason I say that, Skip, is because in boxing, you can be the greatest, but anybody's got a puncher's chance. If Pacquiao catches you right, you going down. It's just that simple. And that's always the case in boxing. I don't care how, in the sport of boxing, listen, I don't care who it is. If you get caught right, you can go home. You can go to sleep. So that's a given. I'm just telling you that as a boxing purist, I believe that Floyd Mayweather will pick Pacquiao apart. But even if he lost, I'm still not going to sit there and look at it and say that takes away from the greatness of Floyd Mayweather. What will take away from his greatness is if he never fights him. That's unforgivable in boxing. You can't run, Skip. You can't run. You got to fight somebody.
On that, I agree.
In the latest edition of Will This Fight Ever Happen? Still no confirmation, but I'm sure we'll keep you up to date here on First Take. Coming up next, when the 49ers and Harbaugh parted ways, Mo said who could replace him? Well, we have an answer, and it may surprise you. More on the new head coach in San Francisco. That after the break, folks. Stick around.